Hello and welcome to the Skol Grit Show, where we cover all things Vikings and Lions. I am your co-host Hans, and I'm joined as always by the lovely Mr. Joe Ryan.
But wait, there's more.
Today we are joined by a very special guest. She is our Lions correspondent, a former New Yorker at heart, and here to talk about some Lions off-season football, Miss Katie Pierce. How you doing, everybody?
Tip top, baby. Katie, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. We were going through the demographics of our listeners, and it was, it was 100% male. So we, no, that's not why. But
ooh, token female. Never been there before.
That is true, but it's not why I had you on. I had you on because you know ball, and you specifically, the Detroit football Lions. So we thought we'd have you on to talk a little bit about what they did this offseason. I've heard Joe's thoughts. I've heard other people's thoughts, but we'd like to hear yours. So first off, let's go free agency. How'd you feel about free agency? What was your biggest issue, biggest positive, negative, what have you?
We didn't do anything. Free agency. What free agency? We didn't do anything, which is fine. It's fine.
You signed DJ Reed, right?
That's fine. Yeah, I like that.
That's about it, though.
Got rid of a few guys, but still, we didn't do much. But that's also the Brad Holmes MO. He doesn't do big things in free agency, right? Like, he just doesn't. He's not going to go make the splashy signing. He's not going to be like, oh, you want an edge rusher? Well, we'll go get one.
Katie, we want one so bad.
We want one so bad. Oh my God. Could the Bengals F this up anymore? And we have not taken advantage of it.
Oh my God, from your lips to God's ears. We've said it so many times on this, or excuse me, I've said it so many times.
It's 4 hours. 4-hour drive for Trey Hendrickson to get up here.
I will
immediately. I love Cincinnati. It's basically Kentucky, and that's the best part of Ohio.
There's a lot to unpack.
There is only one reason to go, and Ohio is only good from Dayton south. And
hot take.
I have a ton of like old family friends so I have a very special affinity for Kentucky because I was went to a daycare who started by Kentucky women. They lived in southern Kentucky, and that was always our stopping place on our way to Florida to visit my family. Anyway, it gets pretty when you get south of Dayton. In Cincinnati, it's basically Kentucky, and that's the best thing they have going for them. Also, Joe Burrow. They also have Joe Burrow.
They do.
Not a big fan of the Skyline chili?
Ew.
Yeah, that's the right
answer.
answer.
I tried to open-mind it and hey, it could be good. I like chili. I like noodles. What are you guys doing?
No.
Yeah, it's just slop.
No. Nothing about that is appealing. Also, I'm like the pickiest eater in the universe, and I can tell you nothing about that is appealing.
Are we talking like healthy picky or like chicken tenders?
No. Like 4-year-old diet picky.
I know.
No, not 4-year-old, because they still eat what their parents tell them. Like I'm more like a
chicken, frozen chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I'm like a 6-year-old.
SpaghettiOs, open-faced jelly-only sandwiches on Wonder Bread. That's what you're talking about, right?
Mostly. I love a chicken nugget.
Well, that's been food talk. And a little geography lesson, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, well, what do you think of DJ Reed? I mean, you let one guy go. I mean, it's kind of one in, one out.
Right. Like, it's almost like
similar players.
Yeah, like a 1-for-1 trade almost.
I mean, you let a guard go, which I still don't know about that.
I had a whole segment about the injuries that are already racking up and giving me
Don't get me
PTSD.
started.
Yeah, it's nerve wracking, is it not? It's
I saw the one about Enrique yesterday, and then freaking
I
what's
don't
his
know
face
about these
today?
injuries. Fill me in.
Katie, the way that rolled off your tongue, like I've been stressing about it for about 2 hours trying to say Enrique.
No, I
Yeah, you
watched
still
enough
butchered it.
Mina
She nailed
Kimes.
it.
I watched enough where I was like, I'm gonna learn to freaking pronounce that name if it's the last thing that happens to me.
I googled the phonetic spelling. That's how bad.
I'm a singer, and Googling the phonetic spelling would have never ever helped me. I just
No,
listened to enough freaking Jeremy Rice, like enough Lions podcasts and enough Dan Miller and coverage in general to figure it out.
that's a great move because I've got a buddy that like if you've never heard the word like pronounced by anyone else, he called
Mhm.
Hermione from Harry Potter Hermione, and like I don't really know anything about the series, but I know that's not right. And
Yeah, 'cause no one's ever been named that ever.
no,
It's
it's Hermione.
it's definitely not right. It is definitely Hermione.
But I guess back to your point, Hans, is he tore his ACL. He's out for the season, and he's a big time D line help we were counting on,
That's a
which
problem.
makes Katie's
Yes.
point about Mr. Hendrickson. Please come north. Please come north.
Because also Aleem McNeil is still out for at least what, the first 4 games of the season?
Oh, they put
Yeah,
him on the
Dan
pup
said
already?
November.
I saw a bunch of people were
I don't know if they put him on pup, but
because that would mean you're out for the first 4.
Right. He's well. We've got a couple guys like
I've just seen a lot of those like coming in like recently. I guess there must be some sort of deadline. I mean, I should know doing a football talk. I should know these deadlines, but I don't. But I've just been seeing a lot of them, so I figured.
Well, I was gonna wait till later in the pod, but as long as we're doing like my misery,
Yeah,
got...
please. I mean, that's really the only reason I'm here is I just want to see you miserable.
Oftentimes, I suspect that. Yeah, thank you. Like
he's so kind in that way.
He is just a gentle soul. What a prick. But
So considerate.
So, like, you remember, Katie, like our second round cornerback that we took out of Mizzou, Rakeshaw, and remember he had hand issues. So,
yeah.
he, of course, he's sitting time, but like the diagnosis is a chest bruise, which, okay. Like,
I did that when
contusion.
I did that when I tripped and rolled my ankle like 3 weeks ago. I had a chest bruise, so
resulted in the contusion.
Yeah.
And you're playing through it.
Yeah. I still went to work the next day.
Way to pod. But along those lines, so DJ Reed missed practice too, and I just felt, you know how Al Michaels says like he's out with an elbow, he's out with a knee. The reason given by Sports Illustrated is DJ Reed was out with a pregnant wife.
I mean, pretty good reason.
I thought it was pretty great. But you got them, and then I said Anzalone's nursing the hamstring, which, I mean, if you know anything about hammies, please just chill. Just leave it alone until, like, you think you're good, and then wait another 10 days.
Yeah, and then wait longer.
Yeah.
And I can tell you from personal experience, because I have come across him in a restaurant. My God, he is good looking.
Is he beautiful in person?
Handsome man.
He's
I was hoping that's where
insanely striking. Insanely striking. Like he is what you think he would be. Like he is Thor.
Oh my God.
And it was so funny because we saw him in a restaurant that we go to, my mom and I, very frequently, and they had their son. This was before he had his daughter. Before I think his wife was pregnant at the time, and the son had a little backpack with a leash on.
Really?
Oh my.
Yeah, and she just like kept walking by everybody. She's like, I swear to God, he asked for this. He really did. He really did. We didn't. This was not us. And I was like, but your husband is beautiful, and you're beautiful, and this is just unfair. It's so unfair.
I'm so bittersweet on this because, look, I like him, but my wife loves him, and it makes me uncomfortable. So everything you said is true. I can't wait to report back to her.
Oh my God.
He's super hot.
He is Thor. It is 100%.
That's what we should have
accurate.
done. Like, I said, I would
It's
have
just
thought it would be
because
sexist to be like, "Hey, look, the hottest
no.
player is the
I
first
will
time we have a woman guest on." But
I will
you went there. I
objectify
didn't do it. I
men.
didn't do it.
I will objectify men to the end of the earth.
I will
You're on
too.
the right
You
show.
know
It's
how I
only
feel.
fair.
You know how I feel.
It's only
We've
fair.
had this conversation many times
So
about
many
the men that
times.
I've talked to you about men that I think are attractive way
Mhm.
more than women.
100%.
I mean, he like it would be really fun to put him and Chris Hemsworth up next to each other. It
Damn.
really would,
That
because
is hybrid.
the hair is just that blonde, and it really is. Like when he has that in that low bun. Oh my God.
I can see our female listeners just like
Mhm.
climbing right
It's
now
just
with this
it's.
talk.
Suck
I
his
mean,
Spotify.
this is also the same restaurant I've seen like multiple Red Wings in. It's not like a. It's yeah. He was he was striking.
I
He
can
was
tell by your
beautiful.
face you were struck by it.
Yeah,
He was
you're
beautiful.
blushing. I think that's
Yeah,
not the
no,
sun
that's
from the beach.
no, it's not because I didn't really get that much. I feel like also my lighting is shit. So, um,
So that's free agency, right? You didn't really do anything.
no, we didn't. We really didn't. But that's
No.
also like the Brad Holmes MO. Like he doesn't do big splashes. Free
Yeah, but what he
agency.
does do is the draft.
Yes, he
Right.
Very
does.
well.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess you have some thoughts on your various picks. Let's just start from the beginning. First round pick. How do you feel?
Aside from the Ohio State bullshit.
Yeah, fuck them.
Both
I'm
of
sorry.
our
Can I
teams
swear?
went Ohio State first
You
round.
absolutely
Indeed.
can.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck.
Both our
That's
teams did that. They both went Buckeyes.
I mean, I only like it because he's good, and I can't deny that Ohio State has good players. But fuck them.
God, that looked hard for you to say.
Really,
It's
it's
painful.
really painful.
Oh, I get it. It's turning to like ash in my mouth admitting it, but yeah. Right.
It really hurts. It really hurts. It pains me so much.
Yeah, but once they're out of college, it doesn't count anymore.
Yeah, well then now they're my
Change
best
your
friends. So
your tiger changes his stripes or whatever. fucking
Exactly.
thing
I
it was.
had to learn the lesson, like, grow up, Joe, when we got Grant Hill on the Pistons, because Duke can fuck off forever. And
oh,
we got-
always.
and I was like,
Grant Hill was my favorite player growing up. I don't know if I've ever told you.
oh, he's a
that.
beast.
He was my favorite player.
Wait, at Duke?
No, on the Pistons.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Yeah, I don't have a basketball team, but I guess closest thing would be the Pistons but it was only when Grant Hill was on it. And to show how much I loved him, it was during the time when they had those horrible horse, like teal.
Oh, would you like me to go
abominations.
get my teal jersey? Because I can do
Oh my
that.
god, I
Dark
had that jersey. Yeah,
days.
it was real bad.
It's not a Grant Hill one. It's actually a new one. I made that choice.
Katie confirmed this for me. It's back, right? I saw the poll where they're like, should we
Oh,
go to
it's-
this? And all the kids are going, the teal is where it's at. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh. It
No,
was
I mean,
perfect.
it's a real conflict of interest because the teal represents so much losing,
Yeah.
but also like what a fucking style choice. Like it really is. And
They
you
threw
put a horse on it.
I was just going to say they threw a horse on it. Where the Pistons.
You threw a
what's
horse
the
on it.
horse for? I never
Horsepower.
understood that.
Horsepower and a
It's a
piston, I
dumbass
believe,
looking
is
horse,
also
too, by the way.
a type of horse. I think there's something. Hold on. Excuse me while I give you a tour of my very dirty bedroom.
Interactive.
While I pull this up.
Oh, damn. She was not kidding.
No, Jaden Ivey.
I have such
I bought it. I bought it when they re-released them last year or 2 years ago.
That's fancy. Yeah, those
You're
are
a
It
Vans
is.
fan.
What? What are we talking about? Oh yeah, football.
Football.
The fuck do we get?
Anyways, small detour.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
talking
like-
about how I'm getting PTSD from every injury that I brought up to you is from the defensive side. Similar
Yeah.
to anything, like, you remind you of anything recent? Like, fucking last year? Like,
Who all have you lost already?
well, First of all, Levi, Katie,
Enrique.
that was was
Yeah, I can't.
he's out for
either.
the season. These other guys, they're like, I don't
He had
know.
he had ACL surgery.
Right.
I think they said that today. They said Rodrigo is progressing.
I saw that too. Like that, he's kind of ahead of schedule, but
hmm
we'll
But I
see.
don't want to get too. It makes me nervous, especially with a new defensive coordinator, even though he's not new, right? Like,
Right.
because he was handpicked basically by Aaron Glenn to succeed him.
Which I mean, I'm gonna trust.
Right. If I can trust one of our two new coordinators, that's the one I'm going to trust.
Well, Ben's impossible to replace, so I'm with you
But
on that.
also, like, because this is a lot of stuff I've been seeing recently too, is that don't forget that like Dan Campbell had a huge hand in calling offensive plays, especially when they got rid of before they moved Ben Johnson up to the offensive coordinator.
Oh, the OC was
Like,
fired. Yeah.
yeah, Dan was calling all of those plays, and the offense was working well. So I find it hard to believe that NCDC is not going to be super involved in the offensive play calling as well
I agree
going
with you. I
forward.
think he has to be.
Yeah, because he knows these guys. Like we don't have anybody new on offense. So, and they're already talking about using Jameer so much more in the RPO game.
I'm really excited about it. It's the only thing I'm worried
It's,
about is JMO's not a quarterback, as we know from the championship or the.
yeah.
But,
So,
oh my god! But I'm sorry, it came up when I
trauma,
was on the
trauma,
elliptical today.
trauma.
Yeah.
I know. It came up. It came up when I was watching Mina and Bomani, I think today.
How good is
Rank.
Mina?
She did
Mina's the
Power Hour
best.
with Bomani for all 32 teams. And
Ooh, what did you say
Bomani
about
is
her?
a famously lifelong Lions fan since 2023. So, but oh my God, will I take Bomani? Yes, come to my bandwagon. Let me have you. You are smart.
Damn,
I will I
sultry.
will love it. I I love it.
Shoot your
And
shot.
Mina's just the best.
She's great.
Yeah,
So I think together they put the Lions at 4, which is I'm fine with.
I am too. I don't want to be 1, and I don't want to be less than 5.
No, no.
it's a sweet spot.
Yeah, on this very show we did power rankings and covered some stuff earlier, but yeah, that's exactly where you want to be.
Yeah, you have a
The,
seat
the
at the
pressure,
table.
yeah, the pressure's on the Eagles. The pressure's on the Commanders now. I mean, we have plenty of pressure, but do we get that little bit of a free pass now? Like we're the Eagles of 2023 when they lost both of their coordinators,
Right.
right? Like,
That's what I'm hoping against.
yeah, it's because one of my cousin, her ex-husband, is a huge Eagles fan, so we've been just
Gross.
having so much fun
Yuck.
the last few years.
Oh no.
But also, I mean, it would have been so hard. Given where our defense was last year, I don't know there's any way that we would have beat the Eagles in that NFC Championship game. Am
That's the
I am I disappointed with the way that we didn't get to have that opportunity? 100%. But that would have been a huge ask.
You're 100% correct, and people don't talk about it because all they talk about is you lost to a rookie quarterback. And like, in me, as someone that was already looking ahead, I'm like, "Fuck, Philly looks really good." I'm concerned.
Yeah, they're scary. You can't beat Georgia. Like you just can't beat Georgia at some point.
It makes.
We
Yeah,
could have beat the Chiefs last year.
I think so.
That wasn't the issue. I think the trauma is not just last year losing the way we did with Jared throwing all of those freaking picks.
Oh my god, did you
And then
watch
this
QB?
And then I have I think 2 more episodes left. I'm not ready to watch
I
that game
kept telling
again.
myself, I go, Joe, turn it off. Joe, turn it off. Joe, turn it off. And I couldn't. And I'd get my thumb right on the thing. I couldn't. I had to watch it, and it was just like, hey, am I a masochist? Like,
Yes.
is this what does it for me?
That's
Like, what the hell?
that's what a Lions fan is.
Oh, good
Like
point.
that's being a Lions fan.
Nice smirk, Hans.
Yeah, I've seen
It's
that
true.
one before. But it's literally being a Lions fan. Um, and but like I said, it's not just how it went down last year. It was the missed call or the I don't want to say missed call, but like
You
the
can.
decision in the NFC Championship game the season before.
Yep.
Because 1,000% we should have been in that frickin' Super Bowl.
That was
Katie,
your
we
chance.
talked
You
about
guys,
it.
I still don't know how you blew that one.
Oh, I know how we blew it. I was at halftime searching flights to Vegas for the Super Bowl like a fucking idiot. Like I've never gambled. Like I've never angered the gods before. Completely drunk on my own power. And yeah, I'm looking. I'm like, man, we could get in. Like, all right, stay with some friends. Like, okay, I can make this happen. Next thing I look up and I go, wait, we're not going? What? And it's 100% on me. Hand up. I take responsibility. I will never do it again. Ever.
That was me last year going, well, I've never been to New Orleans, and wow, isn't this a frickin' perfect year to do it?
Be very careful with the football gods.
And
Oh,
also,
they're fickle.
wait, the Super Bowl was right like the week before me. What was the Super Bowl was probably the week before or the week after my dad died. And I was like, I will fight people.
Yeah, that's
You
awesome
were
timing.
supposed to win this for him before he died. How frickin' dare you?
Thanks, guys.
Sorry to take it to a sad place, but my whole life is sad. Anyways,
It's so sad, and we're all laughing.
we're
I'm
just
glad you did
no,
because
no.
I almost put that in your intro, but
I
was
literally
like, I'm just gonna let it.
no. It was. I think it was the weekend before the Super Bowl. He died, and it was because it was my uncle's birthday, and my uncle had just passed in December. And I was like, hey, they're throwing a freaking Super Bowl party up there. Come on, dude. You better hurry.
Even in death, you can't escape it.
Hashtag dark humor.
Damn.
I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
it's-
I mean, not really, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. So now I just have to bank on the Tigers to fulfill all of my hopes and
Yeah,
dreams for World
Scootable
Championship
will
this
make
year.
you feel better.
Maybe.
Back to. I
Back
want
to
to hear some
football.
more about your draft. Yeah, we talked about your first round pick. You got your second round pick. You apparently have a lot more on his plate than I would think you would want for a rookie. Mr. Tate Ratledge.
Are you talking about moving over from guard to center?
Yes, that's what I'm
Is that
talking
hard?
about. Like losing like the best center in the league, and then just a position you never played before. Like, hey, rookie, here you go.
Well, everyone says he's getting all the first team reps, and it's. I want to make it more simplistic than it is, but it's not. It's hard as hell. You go from
Center's so difficult.
It is calling out defenses, and like I think Hans, you hit on it before with Goff being a vet quarterback and a good one. Like he's gonna call stuff out. He's gonna spot it. He doesn't need the center.
Yeah, that
per
helps
se.
a lot.
But-
Like if you had JJ McCarthy, like that would be like a disaster. Which is why Minnesota went out and got like a 33-year-old center who knows what the fuck he's doing, so he doesn't have to do that.
That's the prime for centers.
Yeah, well, kind of is.
Unless you're Frank.
Interior linemen age like fine wine.
I've been told I've been built like one. So yeah, can't wait.
What do you? I want your take on Mr. Tate.
Katie, you buying it? I am. I'm drinking.
I am. Yeah,
I mean, you have
I'm
no choice.
he's Frank Jr. He loves big fish.
Love it.
He got well, not that Frank ever had a mullet, but still.
Understood.
But I think the likes of a Taylor Decker and a Panay Sewell will help him, and even like they're saying from what I saw today too is like Sanu, like he's stepping up. Like I mean, I would have loved to keep Zeitler if we could have,
I
but
would have.
Yeah.
wasn't in the
Hindsight,
cards.
well, Tate was supposed to replace Seidler.
Right.
And then, oops.
Yeah.
And then oops, ring. That one, I'm not gonna lie, that one hurt big time.
Yeah.
Because I think the thing with Ragnow is what Ragnow represents is the last of those really crappy teams.
Yeah.
He was one of the only ones who were still there, who knew what it was like to lose in the ways they lost. So to not have that in terms of a locker room presence could be tricky. You've got Taylor Decker, which he has a little bit of that as well. I'm excited, kind of nervously excited about taking that pitch.
I really like hearing like this just talking yourself into.
No, but everything leads me to believe that it's going well. So,
Well, they're not gonna be like he's fucking Hindenburg.
but he's not going to be a Hall of Famer tomorrow. You know,
No, it
like,
takes time.
we got to give him some time.
And Katie, I'm with you. And Hans over there is trying to piss on our parade. You hear him laughing, and it's like, oh,
He was like,
Because you've had such a good offensive line for so long, for like the last 5 years, and it frustrates me to no end.
well, as
So,
Katie
yeah,
rightly pointed out,
I'm enjoying there's a little schadenfreude going on here. I'm enjoying it a
you
little
know I don't
bit.
speak German.
All right. All right.
well,
It means
speaking of
I'm
Germany,
happy. I take joy
for our
in-
misfortune.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get it.
Hey, it's been one of the only things that has been we've had Jason Hansen, and then we've had our offensive line. Those have been our calling cards.
I know, and I'm happy to see.
And
I'm happy
Matthew
Ben
Stafford-
Johnson's gone. I'm happy your offensive
And-
line is no longer impossible.
And Matthew
These two
Stafford
things
just
make
being
me very happy.
somehow superhuman when he shouldn't have been. That's about it. That's what we've had.
He was very good.
Oh
man
yeah, and Barry
played.
Sanders.
And Calvin Johnson, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and Calvin Johnson.
But
we screwed all of those up.
Yes, very much so. Well,
We
not the Stafford. Tangentially, you didn't because it got you
No.
off and yeah.
And he
you
is
did,
enjoyable, sweet
but
pea.
you made a little bit of lemonade out of lemons, right?
oh, we're going to
Right.
be doing a podcast next year and talk about how the Stafford for Goff trade was the greatest thing ever. Because fly the banner, baby. I'm super excited.
Well, and
about it.
also, it's not just because it was a 1-for-1. Like, we got so much out of that trade, right? Like,
Absolutely.
it's not just, oh, well, we got Goff for Stafford. We got so much out of that trade. And it was right when Brad Holmes came here. And if you're kidding, you got to be kidding yourself that Brad Holmes is not
Brad
up
Holmes
there
is
with
up
the
there
top,
with
the top executives.
Phillies GM. Like,
with Howie. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I hate to admit it, but it's just true. I did be
And
dishonest.
he's only going to continue to prove how valuable he is. And the fact that him and Dan are so connected on exactly what they want.
In lockstep. I love it so much.
Yeah. So, like, that's when I say, when it doesn't unnerve me. I mean, yes, would I love a freaking edge rusher? Yes. But I know them, and I know they have a plan, and I have no reason over the last 3 years to not trust what that plan is.
Isn't that
Because
a beautiful
for the
thing
most
to
part, it has
have a
worked
front
out.
office you trust?
I mean, they said we reached for Jahmyr Gibbs.
I thought so too, but yeah, wrong.
You
Wrong.
want to take you on Pardon My Take for the take that age to the worst. And he said it was the worst possible pick, and it was the worst pick of the first round. I forget who it was. It was someone reputable, or at least famous. I know they're not the same thing, but
Is it Mel Kiper? Because you know how I feel about that fucking bloated gas bag.
that's why I don't understand why you copied his hairstyle. It's bizarre.
He fucking wishes.
But yeah, like to Katie's point, and Brad, I trust. Like I just do.
I just, yeah, outside of like maybe the Rakestraw pick, there's been one or two. There's been like 3 over 3 years. Well, that's not a bad track record.
No, there's 7 rounds. It's not the NBA. Like, come on.
Yeah,
I have problems.
and he does really, really well in those late rounds.
He really does. I mean, gets performers, which I love
Yeah,
about him. And to your point, the fact that he's just complete lockstep with our head coach, it's one oiled machine. Like, it's how many times have you seen where the coach and the GM are at odds, and like it just fucks your season?
Quintricia.
Facts.
I don't want to talk about that time of my life.
Oh, it was dark.
It was very dark. It was very, very dark.
Do you remember like?
And I
Katie?
was, and I, that's when I was in New York. So I will preface this with, always been a Lions fan, obviously, but I did a ton of theater. So growing up as a kid, my dad was he was a big Lions fan. Um, I had shows at 1 o'clock on Sundays.
Oh no.
So it was basically like you tuned in when I was a kid to see what Barry Sanders did or what Herman Moore did or Robert Porsche. And that was about it. And then I moved to the East Coast because college football here is so much bigger than the NFL, especially when you have a really shitty team. And then I moved to New York and I was like, oh, the NFL is a different animal out here. They don't give a shit about college
No,
football.
I don't care at all.
They don't care. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to get back into this. And that was like right around the time the Lions were going to the playoffs. That was the Calvin Johnson rule.
That's when we lost to Dallas with
Hmm.
Des Bryant.
I was sitting in a bar in Midtown, and my friend who was a huge Giants fan, and there were Cowboy fans all around me. He's like, "You fucking leave her alone right now." He's like, "That was bullshit," and I was like, "Thank you, Manny." He's like,
Well, he was
"That was
right.
bullshit for whatever, what, like that was bullshit." And I was like, and he was like, "I will fight any Cowboys fan who comes after you," and I was like, "I will also fight any Cowboys fans who come after me."
Well, it was
So
more than I could bear. It was so unbelievable. And
I was
then,
like, "This is so Lions.
yep.
This is." It's the only, like, we only lose in heartbreaking fashions like
Oh,
that.
I lost it, and then the funny thing is, like, well, always on Sundays when the Lions lose like that, I go, I'm never watching this shit again. By Friday, I'm back in. So I watched Dallas
Yeah.
lose in the exact same fashion. Des Bryant got
And it
fucked the
felt
next week.
so good.
Oh, didn't you? I felt vindicated. You know what it felt like? It felt like fucking victory.
Yeah. I will still fight people over that.
That's fair. I got your back, Katie.
Thank you. But it's
I'm
also
really
why
enjoying your therapy session right
it's
now.
also why like the nervousness of like every time, and I'm just now getting here to like make a comparison with the Tigers. It's like I don't have to panic every time we lose anymore.
It's a
Because
weird feeling, isn't
every
it?
time we lost, I had to panic constantly. Like, I was like, well, this is ending. Everything's crashing in. Well, that's the end of our season. Goodbye.
Yeah. Obviously, season's over. Yep.
Yep, obviously, season is over. We've lost in week 3, and we're done. So, goodbye.
Well, it's a reason people in Michigan know SOL instead of shit out of luck is same old Lions.
Same old Lions.
Yeah.
And
So,
like to get out of the same old Lions mindset it's hard because those Quintricia years really did a number.
I swear
That's
to
the
God,
thing is like we had it going well with Jim Caldwell. Not that he would have taken us to the Holy Grail, but it would have continued on a good path.
Yes,
I
like
think
call it like
I
a
don't see
Viking
any reason
trajectory.
why. Yeah.
I did have a problem with Jim on the sidelines where you couldn't tell if he was alive. Like I wanted someone to hold a mirror under his nose, and
I'd
I'll
be
tell you
like,
what.
are you breathing?
Yeah, I'll give you 2-1 that Caldwell is a badass poker player. What happened? You won the lottery? What happened? Your daughter died? What? Same face. And I just
Oh,
say,
well,
he was,
if he'd just be like, well,
yo,
things happen.
100%. Like he must be a great dad. Well, you gotta see something. Yep, that makes Jesus. And now we have the opposite. Like you know exactly how it's going if you look at Dan.
Oh, yeah.
We up 30, we're high fiving with like the D line, or is it really tense and you just want to flex on someone? I love him.
I love him
Katie,
so much.
Katie, I was going to ask you, like his coaching style is so foreign. To be honest, it's foreign from anyone in the NFL. How do you feel about it? Like Josh or Hans, oops, full curtain reveal.
Oops.
Hans and I talked about it last thing, and like it, I was talking about to him, and it definitely gives you anxiety. Like you know,
Oh, 100%.
right?
It's why I hide behind my ottoman half the time during a particularly high stakes game.
What happens to Ottoman?
And then my mom laughs at me.
What does
And
happen
she's
with
like,
the ottoman? People are wondering.
I literally, like, we have this one chair, and so it has an ottoman, and when I get nervous, I sit down on my knees,
Like a
and
little
I kind
kid
of
with
like,
the blanket
yeah,
over
like
their
I hide,
head.
my eyes can see what's happening, but if I'm really angry, then I can smack it. Like, that's what
You know
happens.
what?
And
That rings true.
and
Oh,
then
it's
and then the cat
so relatable.
and and if the cat is in the room, she goes running. 'Cause she hates football, Katie. She can
Football Katie
she
said
can tolerate she can tolerate baseball, Katie. The other two she's fine with because they haven't mattered. But she hates football, Katie. She like won't even come into the room when football's on anymore. And that can be Michigan or Lions, but mostly Lions because Michigan didn't matter last year. So,
it's yeah. I have 2 dogs. Well, the puppy, this will be her first season, but the other one,
mhm.
he's like, "What are we doing? We're rampaging! Like high fives everywhere! Hell yeah! Let me jump on the couch!" And then like I'm screaming, "What the fuck!" And he's like, "What do I do?" I'm like, "Not you, buddy. I love you.
Not you, not you. It's
I'm mad.
not you.
I'm mad at the goddamn
I'm mad
league."
at somebody else. At
Yeah,
somebody else I can't yell at directly.
Katie, I'm ashamed of the conversations I've had with him. It's exactly what you said. Not you, buddy. Not you.
No, it's not you, I swear. I promise.
He does with the high
It's
five. The Michigan championship season, he was like on 2 legs, just like, all right, I'll high five. It was just so much winning. I loved it. And he got conditioned to it. Then this past year, he's just like, so we don't love this or
oh
shut up.
no, so that's no, no one loves that.
Yeah, you get
But hey,
spoiled too early with it. You know.
we've got Bryce, so
Yeah, we
we'll
do.
be fine.
How
Um,
do you how do you feel about JJ McCarthy, your Lord and Savior, being on your biggest rival now?
Katie, you feel this one. I've done it to death.
Hmm.
I'd like to see what happens.
Like, is there? That was kind
So
Well,
of
no, I mean
diplomatic.
we didn't.
wow.
Sorry, that was aggressive. Um,
Yeah, no, I liked it. I mean, I hated it, but it's good.
I mean, listen,
that hit me in the gut. I was like, oh fuck.
you have told me till you're blue in the face how much you're
Uh-huh.
excited about this, and I love JJ. Won us a national championship,
Goddamn
but
right.
also
Uh-huh.
it's so hard to say because I don't know how that's going to translate to the NFL. Because to be fair, like a lot of the critics say, Jim hit him in many respects. So I don't. What you had one preseason game?
Which I was at, and then he blew his knee out.
I heard
Which
he
is
balled,
fucking
though.
Yeah.
awesome.
I heard he balled.
It's really super cool. Yeah, he threw a pick like immediately, and then threw like multiple touchdowns on bombs. Just
Well, he does.
amazing.
You gotta get
And
that
then
first
just
one
shot
out.
his knee.
Obviously, as a Michigan person, I would love to see him do well, but also not. We've talked
Against
about this so
us.
many times. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we've talked
well,
about this
that's what
so
it's
many
like
times. You are the
internal
least of
turmoil
my
there.
problems. Like, your team is the least of my problems, even though they
Wow,
fucking went 14-3.
That's so insulting.
But I
We're
hate
the least.
what no, I say that in the sense of I hate them so much less than the other two.
Facts.
Yeah, okay, that I.
You are
completely agree
probably
with. The Lions
technically
are easily
the biggest.
threat to
Yeah.
my team's success. But yeah, I hate the Bears and the Packers way more. It's not even close.
Well,
I
all three of us are
technically,
agreeing with
yeah, technically you are the biggest threat to us. That being from like a all over
Yeah,
standpoint.
just from yeah.
But I hate you guys so much less
Well, we
until
have a lot
those
of
2 weeks.
crossover in
Until
heartbreak.
those 2 weeks that we play each other, and then I fucking
Well, I don't hate
You
the
disgust
Lions either. Like we both have a lot of that crossover of like when you should be the best team, something inevitably just goes wrong.
yeah.
Horrible things will happen. Like the heartbreak, we have different versions of it, but we both franchises have it. So I can feel that there's a bit of kinship in that way.
There is. There's a bit of shared.
Like, how can I hate? You know, like before it was like, how do you hate like a puppy? You know, because
We were so terrible for so long.
But even
Yeah,
now,
you were the
like,
puppy in
there's
this analogy.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
not anymore. You've grown into a full.
We certainly are. What happened last year?
Yeah, no, I know. There's a lot of there's a fair amount of new money fans going on there.
You hate the nouveau riche.
Well, they just don't know how to deal with success. And they're not dealing with it super well.
He hates Bloomfield Hills.
You get there. It's fine.
It's so funny to hear you say it. She hit on so many things that we talked about. That's just in the lexicon for Lions fans. Like, these are all the things that are on our minds, and it's 100% true. How do you deal with JJ, who we love so much, going over there, and like, how do we deal with success? And fortunately, I don't have a huge online presence because, Daddy drinks and can't do that. So
yeah, and you don't know how to turn on a computer. It's a struggle just to get this to happen.
I'm on a tablet right now. What you know about that? Thanks, Steve Jobs.
I mean, listen, I couldn't get it working on 2 laptops, and I had to resort to my phone.
Katie, do you think it could be a producer problem?
Oh wow!
Highly
All
likely.
All right, motherfucker.
100%. Willing to claim that one.
Just saying,
Yeah,
it feels like it.
I knew I was gonna get ganged up on. Not in this respect, though.
Katie, give me a prediction, not record-wise, but like, what's a successful season for us? What are you looking for? What would make you happy? What would break your heart?
I think it's ambitious for us to say, like, I would love to win the North again. That would be huge.
I'm with you.
I
I
think
love
it's
Game
going
of
to
Thrones,
be
and I
a
love yelling King in the North.
frickin' I think it's going to be a friggin' dogfight again. Because I'm not so worried about Chicago, but I think they'll be more competitive.
I do too.
And it's still going to be a 3-way race between us, the Vikings, and the Packers. Because who knows when the fuck Jordan Love decides to turn it on.
Now, you Jordan Love believer?
No.
Me
Thank
either.
you.
Hell yeah.
Penn and I are both in the camp of fuck him, but
But
I don't get it. I don't think he's good.
I
he's
think
fine. He's not
he's fine.
reliable. Like, yeah,
And
he can go off on a game, but like, I don't trust that guy. I don't want him as my quarterback.
I
You
don't
sound
I
like my
don't
dating
He's
expect
like
profile.
Dak
to.
Prescott for me. Like, I don't want either of them as my quarterback.
I think Dak might actually have a really good year.
Well, yeah, everyone thinks that, and then he doesn't.
Um,
Then
I
he plays football.
no, I think my goal is we win the North again, but it's gonna be tricky.
100% agree.
I think it's gonna be because we've been good. They just keep giving us harder and harder schedules.
Also true.
But I don't. I, I certainly don't see us taking the 1 seed overall in the NFC.
Are
I
you
love
now?
that.
Would you? I'm
I
asking.
would
Like,
love
I'm at the
that.
point. I don't think I want it anymore. Like,
I
I
don't think
get
I do either.
the buy is crazy. Like, it could be an advantage, but after last year, I'm just like, dude, that's not how Dan rolls.
But also,
Yeah, with a Dan Campbell team, like that's one of the only teams that you don't want to buy because you don't want him to take his foot off the gas.
Exactly.
That's
We
not
want
how
to be
he
used to
also,
plays.
fighting.
right, but also, looking back at all of it, it's like, well, we couldn't have counted on Jared to throw 6 picks, and that's stupid because we were still in that game. And
I
that
know.
stupid freaking play call. Ugh. And now, you know what? That makes me like Ben Johnson just a little bit less. And I freaking hate that he went to the Bears of all of the teams in the division because he was like, no, I'd never do that. No. Come on. Who are we kidding? You want to coach Caleb,
Yep.
but who knows what Caleb is going to be
I don't
either.
think Caleb's good.
Hans, weigh in on this. Tell her about your Caleb thoughts.
I don't think Caleb's good. I don't think that's a good fit. I don't think that's a good fit at all.
There's a part
Caleb
of me
wants
that
to go off script and do his own fucking thing. Ben Johnson wants you to follow my script
there's a
to
part of me that
the letter.
yeah, there's a
That's why
part of me
Jared
that
Goff was so great with him because he's like, you tell me what to do, I'm gonna do it.
there's a part of me that is like, will Ben Johnson be a good head coach? Like, is he just one of those coordinators that's a really, really good
Yeah, is he
coordinator,
a
but
Josh
not a great head
McDaniels?
coach?
Yeah.
Right. Like, is he a,
For now.
I mean, there's so many. Is he a Steve Spagnuolo? Like, there's just so many options for him to be. He can be you can be a Brian Flores. You can be a great coordinator,
Yep.
but not a great head coach.
Yeah.
We could
I think
also
he
be
could
eating
be a
our
good head
words in
coach.
like
I
3
don't
years.
think with Caleb as a quarterback, just that fit doesn't make any sense to me.
I've seen it.
I just don't get it.
All the way. Like, when he left Oklahoma to go to USC to follow Lincoln Riley, I was like, all right, let's check this out. And I think a lot more highly of him than you do. But, I get what you're saying. Off-script stuff is pretty wild, and that's not what Ben wants. So I'm hoping it's a huge failure. But
Yeah, I mean that's when he's at his best, is when he's just doing ridiculous shit.
right.
And
Well, and
like,
also,
maybe he convinces him. I don't know.
as the former laughingstocks of the division and the league, it's really fun to laugh at the Bears.
Oh, fuck them
So
Bears.
fun to laugh at the Bears. Fuck the Bears. As Isaac would say, as our good friend Isaac would say, fuck the Bears.
Isaac makes
We can all
sense.
get behind that. Yeah.
Like,
Also,
No lies
Katie
told.
is a fellow Michigander. If I say FTP, do you know what it means?
fuck the
Fuck
Packers.
the Pack. Yep.
Oh,
Ah.
I like that. I like
Oh yeah,
that.
it's a big thing. You're not on Lions
didn't know that.
or Lions Reddit, Pan?
So here's,
No,
I have,
I have not dipped my toes into the Lions. Reddit.
Don't. You will not like it.
it will not be
Well,
fun
no,
for you.
Reddit is cesspool.
Yeah.
I actually do love Reddit.
Oh, you mean
I like
Reddit?
posting? I love Reddit. I love Reddit because everyone's so mean.
Just
Like
so
I like
critical.
posting things I write on there because then I can just argue with.
They're
a-holes.
just so critical.
I know
like of
everything
anything.
is bad.
The
It's
anonymity
fantastic.
emboldens people to a point where I'm guessing you wouldn't say that to me if we were right here. Like,
Yeah, but that's
Right.
what I love. I love getting into it with that. It's just so much fun.
Well, I do have one very shameful story to tell.
Please. Yeah.
Yes.
You can
Because-
end with
so-
and on shame. I like that.
Sounds like us.
So yeah. Well, so I lived in New Hampshire for 3 months before I moved to New York 15 years ago. And my dad goes, "Oh, we were having lunch or breakfast or whatever." And he goes, "Well, who are you going to root for in New York?" And I was like, "I don't know." And this was right when Favre went to the Jets.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I said, "I don't know. The
Oh no.
Jets?" Because Brett Favre. And also, I said it in the most. I had been living in New England for 3 months, and I was like, "Brett Favre." And I was like, "Oh shit." And I was like, I
Roster.
immediately regret my decision.
Oh
Did
man.
they
I immediately
schedule
regret
an event for you, Katie?
everything.
I mean, I had no choice but to be a Favre fan because he came to my team after that.
But I wasn't going to root for the Giants either. Like,
I mean, neither of those teams were someone
I
you rooted
eventually
for.
found my way, and I chose the Bills, which
That
is the
was
right
the
choice.
worst. Living in New York, the worst part about living in New York was that the only games you got on TV were the Giants
The
and the
fucking
Jets.
Giants and Jets.
And they were just the saddest
Ugh.
fucking games.
That's
And you
why
couldn't
Vegas-
get around them.
They were pointless and bad.
You couldn't
That's
get
why
around. You
Vegas is
couldn't
the
get a
best.
Bills game to save your life.
Yeah. It was
In New
always
York?
Giants and Jets. And it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You're making me
And-
dislike football. This thing I
and-
love more than anything. You're making me hate it actively.
And they almost always, inevitably, one of them played at 1 o'clock and one played at 4 o'clock.
Exactly.
Yep.
It
Could
was-
not get
you
the
got
fuck
your,
away
you got
from
your
them.
Fox and your CBS game, and it was
In New
two
York
pointless
market.
fucking games. It was horrible.
It was the worst.
That's why two things.
Ugh.
Brett Favre
And
won
they're
my
stupid
undying
fans.
respect. Favre won my undying
Yeah, they're both
respect.
New York teams. You play in Jersey. Own it.
Yeah, screw you. That's why I chose the Bills. They play in New York.
I got
know,
no
I
beef
like
with the Bills.
Snoopy. But
I love Bills.
oh, Josh Allen, son of a bitch. He really did a number on us. But
He's the
Yeah.
best.
two things. Favre sending a flaccid dick pic with that kind of confidence is amazing to me. I hated him
Yeah.
all the way to Green Bay. Goes to the Jets, does that. I was like, dude, he's shooting a shot. The other part
Yeah,
is that
I mean,
that's why Vegas is better than New York, because no one's from there. So you go and you show up, and you just like, hey, what do you want to watch? I go, the Detroit fucking Lions. And they go, no one wants to watch that. I go, yeah, but I'm here first. Like, put it on.
well, Pacific time is
I win.
by far the best sports time zone. It's not close. College on Saturday starts at 9:30 in the morning. NFL starts at 10 on Sunday.
And if you want, you can watch Hawaii, like at 8.
Yeah.
At 8.
Yeah, it's not like 3 in the morning finishing off Hawaii
Ooh.
Boise State game or whatever the fuck.
Well, my old roommate.
Joe, I
said-
just turned on Channel 2. Training camp special. MCDC. Getting interviewed.
What's Channel 2 for you over there? What network?
Fox.
Hell yeah. Bam, we got a bounce.
I don't know what any of this means. We good? We good?
Yes, ma'am. Lovely to meet you,
We
Katie.
good? You got any other Lions thoughts? Ideas?
NFC
Questions?
Championship or bust?
Takes?
Oh, that will be my parting thought. Did you see the Timo quote
I
from
did not.
yesterday?
What he said?
He said, "This is the year of reckoning." Don't quote me on this one, but he said you can only come close so many times before it gets exhausting. This is the year of reckoning. We're gonna
That's
take the next step.
They're doing it
He's
in
like-
the team. I've seen the T-shirts. Hell yes. The year of reckoning. Fear us, Viking fan.
Oh hell yeah, done and done.
Hell
Suck it.
I don't
Suck
know
it.
what to make of that.
Yeah, you do.
But
Good luck.
I loved his sentiment of that, which is, hey, we've come close so many times now, and it gets exhausting to just keep coming close.
Yep.
So we'll
You
go
become
ahead and
Bill.
yeah, exactly.
By the way, Hans, you got to cut it at what she said. Suck it. That's it. There's nothing better than that. It was so good.
Let me get aggregated. Let me
I'm
get aggregated on that.
You're gonna.
I'm good. I like it. Yeah, suck it is a great sign off. So
Suck it.
you wanna hit us with one real quick?
Suck it.